Ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome to Meatball Molly McCann up against Erin Blanchfield this weekend, UFC 281. You're absolutely flying, two spinning elbow victories. You're a former footballer, so is it time for a hat trick?
No, you know that. I like that intro. Thank you very much, boss. I believe so. I'm not going out to just look for a spinning elbow. I've worked very, very, very hard this fight camp on showing again a more matured me. But it would be nice. It would be the dream, wouldn't it?
How intrigued were you by them giving you her? She's 23. She's a bit of a killer, up and comer, massive win streak. Do you rub your hands together at an opponent like that?
Do. I feel like I've had quite a started late. I hadn't even started MMA at her age that she is now. But look, I've come up the long, hard way, and I've been in these big arenas, not quite MSG, but I've been at a good few arenas in my little life now, and I'm experienced enough to know how to handle it all. And look, anyone who's in the UFC wants the belt, so it doesn't really matter who's in front of them. However, I've got a good ranked opponent, a solid dance partner, and I think we all know when I'm placed in front of a big crowd with a big occasion, you get a big fight.
That number 15 ranking is massive, isn't it? I know people say that rankings don't matter, but it opens doors. So what did it mean to you to finally break that top 15?
It was nice, to be honest, mate. I think I should have been there maybe before, but I don't know. It's just a bit of what's the word? Sorry, it's fine. What's that word called? Where
Validation.
you get appreciation. That's the word I'm looking for. It's validation, isn't it? That my skill is. Everyone understands the level that I've got. I've got 6 wins in the UFC. I think she's got 3. Do you know what I mean? I've got one more finish than her. So the division's kind of tied up, and I think we're like one of the only ones who can fight each other. So I'm buzzing.
Do you see yourself knocking her out? We know what your hands are like. Is she going to move in and try and take you down? Is she going to get caught without knowing what's going to happen? Is that what we see happening?
I've tried not to preempt what she's going to definitely do, and just be aware of what she's capable of. She's capable of striking well against lesser opponents, and she's capable of taking lesser opponents down and controlling them. But it's not quite me, is it, lads? So we'll see. Look, my last 3 fights have shown my defence is there now. My anti-grappling is at the level it should be. And if I hit you hard, you'll probably try and take me down or hold me against the cage. And if I get you off the cage, it's looking likely I can nearly get the finish or get the finish now. So whichever way it goes, we're ready. I don't think she's just going to come to MSG and just lie on me. I would like to think she would want to fight in that arena. I think it deserves fireworks, but we'll see.
Do you look back at the Taila Santos fight now and look at it differently, given what a fight she gave the champion?
Yeah, I feel like you can't. I held a good go. I had a really good go in that fight, and that fight wasn't the one we planned for. She'd never really come out and attack like that, like just hold against the wall. She'd normally like strike. So I little fight and not just think someone might just be a certain way. And she is so good. And in my opinion, I think edged it, but I maybe would have to watch it back. Like, I don't like Taila Santos, so for me to say I think she edged it is a big statement. But yeah, it puts me in the fact of I'm there and thereabouts. Do you know what I mean? I'm hanging in with them kind of people. So it gives me good, what's the word? Good drive, good understanding of the level that I'm at, and now with adjustments where I can keep going.
This game is funny, isn't it? Because a couple of wins and you just fly up the rankings. The champion's held the belt forever. Have you interacted with her? What do you think of her as a person, as a fighter? Is she fallible? Has she shown herself that she's fallible recently?
Everyone can be beat. We've all got 2 arms and 2 legs. And when you've been at the top for that long, it might be hard to stay motivated or to keep on striving to push forward. But she always finds a way. That's the good thing about Valentina. So with age, you should normally decline. I'm not saying that she is declining, because she'll probably come in her next fight and do something special because of the last performance that will motivate her. But she's one of the best champions that the promotion's ever seen, man or woman. So I've got nothing but praise for Valentina.
I was loving hearing that the fans are coming up to you and they're like, "Meatball, meatball." Like, how's your New York accent going? Have you got a New York accent?
I haven't really, I haven't really got one. I just copy what everyone says. But it's funny because people look and then they keep going, and then sometimes if someone bumps into me and then they realizes it's me, they're shaking and all that. And I think over the last year, that's come on spades for me. It happens quite regularly, and it's mad. I can't get my head around why people want to be like that, but here we are,
I heard Dana hint that, anything's possible. Maybe Cardiff, maybe London. Like, how buzzing are you to hear that about what went on last time?
I hear the date set, and I hear somewhere's been booked, but they're still not sure. So when I win, I'll be headlocking Dana White and begging him to bring it to a stadium.
Is Paddy over there with you at the moment?
No, we've got 5 lads fighting on Cage Warriors Manchester the same night. So him and our coach, Adam Ventry, they're both sorting all the boys out. So I'll have to get the gaff going, won't I? I'm going to have to get MSG popping.
What's the most surreal moment for you? It's so cool seeing you guys both on Barstool and just crazy knockouts, crazy wins, crowd reactions. What's been the most surreal moment of the last few years for you?
So I think maybe The Rock messaging me, putting a video of me and him on his Instagram. There's been some really big names coming at me, and it's mad. Just this little girl from Norris Green, Liverpool, just putting her best foot forward, and people appreciating it and being kind about it. Do you know what I mean? It's just I can't get my head around it. That's probably what you'll take away from this interview, is I just can't get my head around it.
It's an amazing atmosphere. I've had the pleasure of I was at the BMF one, MSG. It's quality, but I realized I'm going to take too much of your time. So I'm going to wrap this up with a quick fire, if that's all right with you. I'm going to say women here because everyone always says Francis. So of the women, who's the hardest hitter?
I reckon Amanda.
Who's the funniest?
Or me or JJ.
Who's the most annoying?
Miranda Maverick.
Why does she keep calling out? What do you make of that?
Do you know, Gillian Robertson was supposed to fight Miranda, and after I lost, it was the week after I lost in Vegas, and I stayed in Vegas. I said, Gillian, do you want me to do some work with you, move around this week and come in your corner? And she's like, yeah, cool. So she asked me to fight Gillian, all the good stuff. And she was ill the next day. So on the day of the fight, Gillian and Dean Thomas called it, and I said to Dean, tell Mick I'll take the fight. I'm 131. I haven't put any weight on from last week. And he rang through, and he said, I can't do it, because if it was yesterday, we could have done it, but we can't do it today because of the commission and stuff. So it's not like I've ever ran from this fight. She asked me to fight after that, and then I was injured. And then we have gone our own way. But what's been annoying is, like, I can't just have a moment. Do you know, I've had the biggest moments of my life, and then she's just coming for me. And it's just annoying. And the way she got on after the last win, and then just trying to keep on coming for me. I'm only looking at what's in front of me, not what's behind me. And if our paths cross, I'm not saying no, but whatever the UFC has planned is what I'm going with. I've never been able to pick a fight. I've never been able to tear one down. I'm giving. But she loves Molly McCann, doesn't she? She can't stop thinking about me. I'm in there rent-free.
On a slightly lighter note, the next quick fire question: who's the hottest?
Um, I've never really thought about it. Can I pass on that one?
You can pass anything you like, or you can say male or
Yeah.
female. Male or female.
I haven't even thought about it, sorry.
Pass that one. Who would make the best movie star?
Party the party.
Who would you most like to have dinner with?
Amanda Nunes.
Who's the best dresser?
Me.
Who would you most want by your side in a street fight?
Not Claudia. Jessica Andrade.
Good choice.
I think she'd go. I think she'd just go.
Very good choice. Who has the best fight IQ?
Valentina.
Who is the most interesting character?
Joanna Jędrzejczyk.
Who do you think spends longest in the mirror?
I would have said Rachel Ostabich, but she's not here anymore. But I'll still go with her.
And last one, dream fight, past or present, any weight class.
Me hero Ronda to just grace the octagon with her. I fucking love it.
Quality answers, maximum respect. I'm so glad we got to do this, even though I gave you the Karolina Kowalkiewicz link. Thank you. I appreciate it. Best of luck. You're going to smash it as ever.